everyone. Welcome back to Poets and Quants' Must Reads, your quick, digestible recap of the top business school news, sponsored by Center Court, our virtual admission events. I'm your host, Christy Blyzeffer, and I'll be highlighting the most important P&Q stories you might have missed. So let's get to it. Number 1, why Harvard Business School denied tenure. On paper, Ben Edelman was a textbook tenure candidate at Harvard Business School. Over an 11-year time frame, his intellectual contributions were indisputable. His teaching record passed muster. Yet his tenure case ended in rejection. The reason, according to the business school dean, had nothing to do with scholarship. Edelman failed to meet Harvard's community standards, an opaque and deeply consequential judgment that raises uncomfortable questions about how elite institutions define merit, character, and accountability. Poets and Quants editor-in-chief John Byrne dives into the latest court filing in this years-long case, detailing inner workings of HBS's tenure process. You can find his report on our homepage. Number 2, what it costs to get an online MBA. When online MBA programs first began to scale, they were widely seen as a force for democratization. They would expand access, cut costs, strip away barriers that make full-time MBA programs out of reach for many working professionals. But several premium programs now cost more than $100,000, rivaling the price tags of some quality residential MBAs. With data from our most recent ranking of the best online MBA programs in the US, we break down the total cost at 61 programs, and you can find it in our ranking tab. Number 3, Kellogg's one-year MBA turned 60, and the model has never looked smarter. The first one-year MBA in the US has grown into a 4,700 alum powerhouse, and its model of speed, focus, and ROI is more relevant than ever. You can read all about the pioneering program now from our homepage. Number 4, our weekly roundup of news you can use. No matter where you are in your MBA journey, we bring several helpful stories to you this week. First up, 7 MBA admission trends and B-School predictions for 2026. A convergence of global, technological, and institutional forces are reshaping how B-Schools think about selection. Read about how this will affect you from our admissions hub. Next, the 7 MBA application must-dos before you hit submit. You'll also find this helpful article in our admissions hub. And finally, the tutoring startup turning MBA mentors into lifelong role models. And this article is up now on our homepage. And that's it for this week's Must Reads recap. I also want to alert school seekers to our events tab from our main menu. There you'll find all the upcoming admission events for a range of degrees and programs, including full-time and online MBAs, specialized masters, entrepreneurship, and more. Registration is free. Again, I'm Christy Blyzeffer, and you could join me right here next week for a recap of what's important in the world of business education. Thanks for listening.